Agenda item 8, City Council comments and staff reports. I have Councilman Rapson, and then we'll go to Councilman Whitman.
Just like to say I'm amazed at the students in this crowd, and it has to be akin to going to the dentist to sit through these meetings. But I applaud you for your efforts and your engagement in the process. Thank you.
Councilman Whitman.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're not excused.
You notice they run for the door when you do that. I want to further make a little more comment about the vegetable sale. It doesn't sound like a great deal, but if you've got a family, and we know that the economic times aren't good, the Veterans Center is going to have fresh vegetables that are brought up from Nogales, Arizona. If you haven't been to that to get some of those, they're unbelievable. It's going to start at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I can assure you that by about 7:30 in the morning there'll be nothing left. Our note says, please no early birds. What's earlier than 6 a.m.? The price is unbelievable. You're going to come over there and you're going to bring home cases of fresh produce for $5 a case that you can split with half your neighborhood. I bought a case of squash a month ago. We still have half a refrigerator of squash for $5. It's just remarkable. So bring your neighbors, talk with them, tell them what you want or what they want, and get over there. It's at 740 Hafen Lane. That's the Veterans Center. And if you don't know where that is, it's at Hafen and Riverside. You won't miss it. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further comments from City Council?
Yeah, Mayor, I would like to make a comment, please.
Go ahead, Councilman Withelder.
Thank you, sir. I would like to make a comment regarding the progress of the Virgin Valley Little League that we're in the process of still putting together. We are having tryouts this weekend, and we have a kind of a major league type combine at the high school. We are formulating teams. We have coaches and staff in line. So for everyone concerned, parents, volunteers, players, get up to the high school on Friday evening. We're going to have an absolute fabulous time, and we will have a major announcement next week after this combine. So it is a great community effort, good for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further comments from council? All right. We do have an update to the council on the current capital projects. Ms. Coote?
Mayor, Council.
You brought a PowerPoint, didn't you?
I did. I didn't get the memo, apparently. I'm here today to present to you just kind of the status of the current capital projects that the city has going on. I know everyone sees projects going on, but they're not really aware, how long it's going to take and where it's at. So this is just kind of a quick update, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Our first project is the West Mesquite Interchange reconstruction. Most people think the project is done. We are still working on it. The final closeout procedures, final mapping, final billing, that's all still going on. But we hope to have it completed by June, because my contract expires then. So hopefully by June this project will be completely finished. The next job is the Lower Flat Top Drive. Again, this is one that the construction is complete, but the final mapping, the final billing is not complete. They're down at the bottom of Lower Flat Top and Pioneer. There's some final mapping being done. And so this project hopefully will be completed in the next 2 months. One thing about this picture, what I like, is along the left-hand side there, you see some grading going on. That's actually a portion of our next project, the Mesquite SEC Trail System Phase 2. Mesquite General Contracting began construction February 4th, and it's a 90-day construction period, so the completion date is May 4th. They completed this right here is the trailhead at right near Ben Franklin and Lower Flat Top. The grading's done. They started pouring curb and gutter, and the grading is done on the asphalt trail that was shown in the previous picture. And they'll be starting to lay asphalt on that in the next week or so. The rough trail section, I think you guys know the project, but for those out there that don't, there's a section of asphalt trail along Lower Flat Top. And then running off of that asphalt trail are rough trails for the more rugged hiker. These are not, some of them are not easy trails. We wanted to give a different experience for the hikers that we really haven't found around Mesquite. So these rough trail sections are actually almost complete. There's just a couple sections that need some concrete, that need some steps to get through the sand. And some handrails because, like I said, they are quite rough to get through. We're working with MGC to add some educational signage into the project. That'll go along the rough trails. And this is a requirement of the biological opinion for the regional park, so we'll be able to kind of hit two stones in one there. So that's there. Next project is the Haven Park Splash Pad. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this project. We have, the project's out to bid, and bid opening will be on the 19th of March, and we hope to award this project on the 26th of March at the next council meeting. Due to the estimated cost provided by the engineer, staff had to decrease the size of this project. We came to you guys with this big, wonderful project, and just because of the cost, we did have to decrease, but we feel we have provided a splash pad that can still hold 100 to 150 children. That's 3,800 square feet of splash pad. The equipment building, fencing, sidewalk, landscaping, and a relocation of utilities. We also include a pump station for the pump that irrigates the park. So that's going to help with the aeration of the current pond, which has been a significant problem. We also have an ad alternate as a bathroom. We hope if costs come in low enough, we'll be able to add bathrooms into this project. The next project is the Pioneer Shared Use Path. Design of the path is complete with NDOT is still reviewing it, but we don't anticipate to have many issues with them. We have worked with and received approval from the Falcon Ridge and Mesquite Vistas Community Associations. We did find out that funding for construction of this project has been cut. Not cut, let me say put on hold. The funding was cut to the transportation enhancement funding. NDOT is working with us to find funding for the project. It may just take a little longer than anticipated, but this project will be completed. The next project is Exit 118. The environmental assessment for Exit 118 is waiting for final approval from the Federal Highway Administration. We really have no idea how long that will take. But staff is actively working on identifying funding opportunities through NDOT and the RTC for construction of this interchange. The next project is the Bunkerville Diversion Project. NRCS is providing funding for this project. It's anticipated to begin the end of May, 1st of June, and all permitting and environmental clearances have been received. Final plans and bid documents are being completed, and we hope to go out to bid at the end of March. Anticipated completion of this project is September 2013. And our final project is the SEC Sidewalk Enhancement Project. We did bid this item back in August of 2012, but due to some time constraints and some prevailing wage issues we were dealing with, we asked council not to award the project. So We now have a clearer calendar, and we're planning on going back out to bid in April, just 2013. And what this is the removal of the decomposed granite along the edges of the synthetic, which is currently caught, the wind's blowing it onto the synthetic and causing significant damage. So we hope to alleviate that by putting in these pavers and this concrete. We estimate it to cost around $150,000, and it's been budgeted in the park improvements. So these are our current projects. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them or find them out for you. Got some handouts for the takers if you'd like some.
Councilman Ramsden, do you have a question?
Yeah, Robin, real quick, thank you for that. On the rough trail system,
Mm-hmm.
we have like signage at the trailheads where, you know, you can park, or where you drive along the road that says this trail is this trail and the length.
Yes.
There will be.
Those, yeah, directional signage is already included. It's just the educational signage which we will be adding to
Right.
the plans.
Okay, good. And then the final question is that, I know we've reduced the scope of the splash pad. Is it easily expanded in the future? I mean, is it going to be designed to where it can be embellished?
Yes, we cut, the areas we cut were, we recut the runnel system, which we all loved, but we just couldn't fit everything in. So that was a section of the project that could easily be added in. The runnels, an additional pump, and you can add it in. It can all be set. The other things we cut, sidewalk, and we're putting in landscaping instead. We're cutting shade structures, benches, picnic tables, all which can be easily put back in.
Great, thanks.
On the path itself, the trail system, are we having any lighting on that portion of the trail system, or are we going to?
On the Lower Flat Top?
Yep.
No, there's no power out to that area.
Thanks, just wondering. Any further questions? Okay, seeing none. Thank you.